Welcome to another exciting episode of Musa and Show. Here is what we have today.
Perhaps it is time for us South Africans to say sorry to Jacob Zuma. Because the news is out, South Africa is absolutely more corrupt than ever before. In fact, it is worse than under the so-called president of corruption, Jacob Zuma. Because according to the Corruption Perceptions Index of 2023, we are now number 41 out of 100. So 100 is not corrupt at all, and 0 is very corrupt, i.e. near the top of the most highly corrupt nations in the world. And we have never scored lower than 41, so this is actually an all-time low. And according to the report, South Africa is one of the few places in the world where corruption is not only just entrenched, but it has actually thrived. So now we achieve the same score as Burkina Faso, Vietnam, and below Hungary, China, and, ANC's greatest ally, Cuba.
Sanibona, ivideo namhlanje siyiqale ngenye indlela. Lo mlungu lo okhulumayo la uthi iSouth Africa more corrupt manje than ngesikhathi sika Jacob Zuma, kanti umuntu obekwazi ukuthi ucorrupt uJacob Zuma. Angifisi ukungena kulezo zinto, kodwa inhloso yevideo namhlanje ukukhuluma ngosuku la ngomhla ka-12 April lapho uJacob Zuma ezobehlanganisa unyaka khona. MK Party kuneyinhlelo emhlalele ezona-ke for ibirthday yakhe. Ngicela uzwe la.
SEZE will be hosting the inaugural President Jacob Zuma lecture that is going to be held here at the Sandton Convention Center on the 12th of April 2025. The 12th of April is the birth date of our President Jacob Zuma. The inaugural President Jacob Zuma lecture will be attended by dignitaries from many parts of the world and from the African continent. The inaugural President Jacob Zuma lecture will also be attended by guests representing royal houses, amakhosi and religious leaders, and business leaders who will contribute for the programs of the President, particularly in the education sector.
Secretary General womkhonto wesizwe Party uFloyd Shivambu wazisa abantu ukuthi bahlela ukuthi ngalolu suku oluqondene nebirthday yakhe uJacob Zuma kuzobe kwenziwa inaugural Jacob Zuma lecture lapho kuzobe kukhulunywa khona ngaye khona umlando wakhe, izinto azenzile. Inhloso enkulu yalokho ukuthi kukhulunywe ngezinto azenzile phila abantu bazazi, ngoba siyazi ukuthi uJacob Zuma kuphushwe kakhulu ipropaganda ngaye ngesikhathi upresident, kwagcina abantu bengazazi izinto azenzile. Ngiyangibone noma sixoxa la nabantu uthi ukhuluma okunye nje okuyale umuntu avela akutshela ngamagupta, uma ungasumbuza ukuthi ngephi ubufakazi ahluleke ukuphendula. Abanye ngivunjwazi ukubakhumbuza ukuthi ugovernment wase South Africa waspenda 1 billion kwiZondo Commission of Inquiry. Akhona noyedwa ko approve ukuthi uZuma nakho akwenzile namagupta okurong. Kodwa ke ngiyafisa ukuthi eyintweni okuzobe kukhulunywa ngazo lapha sizicaphune ezinye zakhona. Luthi lifika ngiyazi lo lasuku lizofika sebenaba bengena kokunye nesingakwazi, kodwa kukhona nje ngifisa ukucaphuna. Ngicela uzwena.
We live in a strange society. President Zuma's achievements are enormous in terms of what has been done during his presidency. No government ever has spent R1 trillion within one term on infrastructure. Interestingly, also in the area of education, under President Zuma, we now have 3 more new universities, which are the first in a democratic South Africa. That's just amongst the things, let alone the increase in life expectancy because of his decisiveness in tackling the HIV/AIDS pandemic. Yet, at the same time, he is subjected to such attacks by the media. Maybe precisely for these reasons.
Siyamuzwa ubaba uBlade Nzimande ekhuluma ukuthi uJacob Zuma uyena president oqala kwedemocracy owakha ama-university mabili awakha ngesikhathi ewupresident yena. Akekho president oke wakwenza lokho kulabo abakhona. Uthi kodwa athekwe kakhulu, athekwa imedia. Ezinye zezinto lezi ezenza ukuthi ke kukhona abantu namhlanje abangazi ukuthi uZuma wakhe ama-university yingoba imedia ibe-attack kanjalo. Ezinye zezinto lezi ezizokhulunywa ngomhla ka-12 asiphinde sicaphe nokunye.
Might well know, President Zuma has been honored by the continent to chair the infrastructure development trajectory of the continent. Now, this the continent did out of an informed realization of how South Africa, as led by President Zuma, has been able to change the infrastructure trajectory of our country and move it forward. And you look at the record that has been achieved, the infrastructure layout and development that has taken place in our country in recent years is second to none on the continent.
Lana siyamuzwa ubaba uCyril Ramaphosa uMatamela encoma umsebenzana ukuthi useze bamenza usihlalo weAfrika uJacob Zuma ukuthi ngoba ekwazile ukwenza infrastructure seSouth Africa ibeke lezinga leli bengakazi bekulo ngaphambilini kwase kuthiwa cha akabhekelele iAfrika. Ezinye zezinto lezi abantu abangatholanga ithuba lokuzazi ngenxa yokuhlaselwa kwakhe imedia, kodwa izinto ezobe zikhuluma ngomhla ka-12 ngithi nje asizicaphune ezinye ngoba sinanayivi lisitshelile ukuthi ngomhla ka-12 kuzobe kukhulunywa kanje. Asiphinde sicaphune okunye futhi.
The problems of Eskom plants collapsing started in 2018 when President Ramaphosa was appointed, not 2007. There's this myth that we had this, consecutive years of load shedding under Jacob Zuma from 2007. However, for 7 out of 9 years, there was no load shedding whatsoever. There was only 8 months from 2014 to 2015 when those load shedding because of one specific issue. So if you look at what happened, we had the Energy Action Plan in July 2022, the appointment of the minister, 2023 that was announced, but 2023, after Andre de Ruyter leaves, it was the worst year in load shedding history, as you say. The energy that was shed last year was much more than all the previous years from 2017 to 2022 combined. It accounted for 50% of the energy that was shed since 2007. Number two, since 2018, under the Ramaphosa presidency, it accounts for 95% of the energy that was shed since 2007. So this is entirely something that has happened in the last 6 years in terms of And then the final one is that under Zuma, it was 3.4% load shedding. And so
njoba ngishilo nje masiqala ivideo ukuthi namuhla angiphawuli kakhulu kodwa nje ngithi ngomhla ka-12 ku-April 2025 eyintweni ezobe ikhulunywa kuyi-lecture kaJacob Zuma lapho kuzobe kukhulunywa khona ngaye impilo yakhe, izinto azenzile, ezinye zezinto lezi ezizobe zibalwa ukuthi wenze lokhu nalokhu njengoba nje kuvelile ukuthi noma imedia yasipha ukuthi upresident ocorrupt kwedlula bonke uZuma, kodwa manje kuvela ukuthi administration ekhona manje yona corrupt ngempela, corruption ikhuphuke kakhulu. I-load shedding siyibonile sonke. uZuma wayizile nesixazululo senuclear, bahlangana ke nabanye onto abakayikhonjwa, ngeke ngisho lutho babazongithuka ababambisana nabo. uMantashe acela bonke ucela bamlekelele kuphikiswe lento ye-nuclear, kodwa namhlanje uMantashe nabo labo bakhuluma ukuthi akulandwe nuclear. Asiphinde sicaphune okunye futhi.
Jacob Zuma is the only president in the history of this country that has delivered something for the poor. When that man came into the seat, South Africans were dying of a simple disease called HIV. Thabo Mbeki denied that there was such a thing. They said that the country couldn't afford antiretrovirals to save poor lives. Zuma came in his first month in office. He sat down with the finance people. He said, I don't care where you find it. Poor people are dying. 3 months later, we were rolling out life-saving treatment. You don't see a funeral every day anymore. That is what Jacob Zuma did for this country. They will smear him with Nkandla for the rest of his life. And you know what? I think it's fair criticism. We've never had a perfect president. But if you ask me on whose side I stand, I always stand with the poor. The president we have at the moment has no time for the poor. Yes. They will talk about the 300 million of Nkandla, and they will speak about 9 wasted years, as if 600 billion did not disappear during COVID. They don't talk about this. This is what happens when you are a president for white people and the white-owned media. I have chosen my side. I ask you to be on the side of the right. MK is not Jacob Zuma. MK is a collective. They've got 7 PhDs in there. These are not stupid people. This is why Ramaphosa and the DA fear MK.
Njengobuzwa kubalwa la lezi ezinye zezinto nekuningi okuzobe kukhulunywa ngomhla ka12 kuApril, kodwa ngithi asikuveze okunye kuthi kufika lo lesuku okunye usuyakwazi ngenxa ukuthi abanye abantu abakwazi lokho ngesizathu sokuthi imedia idlala indima enkulu ekuthenini ayithunazi isithunzi idicilele phansi futhi igama lika Jacob Zuma. Angiyazi ke inhloso yabo, angifuni kubaqambela amanga, kodwa nje akekho upresident okwabhalwa kabe njengaye. Akekho umuntu obekabhalwa ngakubhalwa ngaye liphumela ngalize leyoshona, kodwa nje usasurvivile namanje futhi. Kodwa lokho akumenzanga ukuthi abantu bamzonde ngoba abantu basamthanda kuze kube manje. Asiphinde sicaphune kokugcina.
I was going to answer that question. I was going to ask that question. Okay. What is it that I did for that family?
Right, so because of their proximity.
No. Don't talk about proximity. What did I do to that family?
Because of your friendship and your proximity and your closeness to that family.
Order.
Please, order. This is a journalist doing his job. Exactly, and also the other thing is
I said we have a good position.
No, that's fine. Yeah. So because of your proximity with the Gupta family, which is well established, which you have said yourself.
No.
Oh, Baba.
No, Baba. Don't just use big words, proximity. We have a proximity with many other people. All I'm asking, what did I do? There's no proximity that can make people rich. And they've got it to be accused that they made these people rich just because of the proximity.
I'm trying to understand, Bob. You asked me a question, I'm trying to answer.
But we are not answering the question.
But I answer, but you, with all due respect, Bob, you are my elder, but I would appreciate if you would allow me and
okay, continue, Bob. Sengwa Lawil as an elder.
The answer is proximity. Proceed.
Thank you. Because of your established friendship with them, the Guptas were able to advance their business interests using your name and using your relationship with them.
Where did they do that, Bob? Where do they do that?
Sir, those are matters that are currently being investigated by
So why do you interfere with investigation that is ongoing?
No, we're not interfering.
No, because my brother.
Okay, we need to
wait a bit.
Allow the former president to respond because.
No, you are making a very
without anybody, so we can have this conversation. Anytime, Bob.
Lalela, Bob. You are saying, you make a very serious allegation that I helped the Guptas to become big business. I'm asking, what? Just quote one business. So I'm now making it simpler for you. Just one.
Okay. Well, firstly, I did not make an allegation. I asked a question. My question was based on a statement that you had made, where you said we must guard against those who will wear the colors of the ANC and fool our people into voting for them while they stand to advance the agendas of the
sir.
Yes, I said so.
That, yes, I know, sir. I wrote it down. My question to you then was, but is that not what you did?
No, but I did not do that. I didn't.
All right. No, I appreciate the response.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Nansi intatheli ihluleka. Phela sekufuneka ichaze manje ukuthi ayikhiphi uthi uZuma nje ufuna lelodwa ibhizinisi lela lekelele ngalamagupta ukuze abe rich. So ngizama ukuthi ke ezinye zezinto lezi ezizobe zikhulunywa lapha ngomhla ka12 abazobe bekhona sizobe si-streamer cause sobe sibuka online sizokulethela futhi yona ukuthi kuthiweni kodwa ngenzela ukuthi nje ube nesithombe sokuthi kuzobe kukhulunywa ngani ngomhla ka12 njengoba uzwa nje intatheli ixakekile ngoba yonke lento ayibhala bamaphepha namhlanje mawubuza umuntu ukuthi kukhona abathi uZuma wasithengisa kumagupta mombuza ukuthi kanjani yini ayenza namagupta shone yodwa sipho ubufakazi abuveli nanga intatheli uzibuzela yena ayazi na izophendula ithini so siyayibonga ne-social media siyayibonga ne-social media ngoba indaba eziphuma manje noma ikhona ipropaganda nakhona kodwa asisathembelanga kumthombo wodwa wezindaba lapho khona mawuzwa into ngabo uwazi ukuthi iphelele namhlanje sine-social media la khona uthola izinto ezivele enhlangothini zonke ukwazi na ukuzihluzela okunye ukubuka ukuthi kuhamba kanjani ngakho ke bengithi nje angizilethe lezi zinto ukuze uthi lifuka umhla ka12 uma zithinta ezinye zazibe siyazazi singaqali ukuzizwa ngomhla ka12 sekuthiwa hawu uZuma wakha ama-university ayibo amabili hayi uZuma wavula idamu endaweni ethize ngoba into abasifunze yona kakhulu bathi kube yi9 wasted years ikhona kodwa into engihlekisayo kule nkulu statement esithi i9 wasted years uPresident Ramaphosa ubeyi-deputy president kule 9 wasted years so uma ngabe futhi kwakune-state capture shothi uyingxenye yaso makhulunywa nge9 wasted years uyingxenye yayo ya kodwa ke bengithi angizilethe lezi zinto bese ngizokuphawula kwakho ukuthi kuthini kodwa nje bengithi angizilethe eduze luthi lifika lo leyasuku la ngomhla ka12 so unesithombe ngoba ezinye zezinto ezizokhulunywa lezi ngalo leyasuku kuyobe kuthi uJacob Zuma wenza ukuthi wahlangana nobani benza ukuthi ingakho ngithe wafuna ukuletha inuclear ezoba isixazululo se-Eskom bamphikisa ke ngenxa yentando yeningi i-ANC yaphuma umkhankaso yocela i-EFF ukuthi ayilekelele kodwa kulonyaka ngizwe uGwede Mantashe ekhuluma ngenuclear ngezwe uCIC Julius Malema ekhuluma ngenuclear ngacabanga ngathi 2016 yibo laba bebebambisane bobabili beyiphikisa kodwa namhlanje bayifuna angisho lutho ke mina nabasithi banevideo elandelayo.